So, Liam, you were here for the last session, but I'm just gonna do the recap and catch everyone up, basically.
Thank you.
it's fine.
It was a while ago. I kind of.
It was a couple months. All right. So last we left off, there was you all went to Opalant because there was some things you wanted to get there. I forget exactly what, but you were at Opalant, starting town where you first started out, and you were gonna go from there to the Triton Kingdom, but there was a little bit of a kerfuffle, and let's just say Evil Colt had been in the town for a while, and they decided to summon a demon.
Oh yeah.
Demon wasn't nice. They kind of like sequestered him away, and you took him to you got taken to a prison camp. You broke out of the prison camp, all right, and you saved as many people that were there as possible. You know, the heroes that you are. Then, let's see. Dylan hid 2 bodies so well that no dimensional being will ever find them again. We have to remember that. And let's see. You went into the cave system, and you saw someone who had came through from the other dimension that you had just been previously trotting around in. Any guesses from anyone who it was?
Misha.
Not him. Well, Misha came back. All right, Misha came back, but it was not Misha who I'm talking about.
Was it Thanos?
No, it was not.
Was it? What was it? Caster?
No. So it was Mjolnir, the guy who tried to stop you from taking the shards back in the other dimension.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah, he had the blood armor. He was super edgy and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that was the guy we fought in the petri dish, right?
Yeah, that was the guy that fought you in the petri dish.
Okay.
So then, because the only way he could come to this dimension was, you know, fusing with something, he fused with the devil that the cult brought back. All right?
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. You managed to defeat him, but not before Luoy lost her arm, Castor lost his life, everyone else was severely tired, Misha is missing an ear, and yeah, I think, and then the whole cave exploded in like a fucking, like, big boom of magical energy.
Yeah, I remember that. Poor Caster gave his life so we could escape.
Yeah, because, so anyways, where you left off is Misha was going to meet with a contact in town. He said rest up for the night, and he also said that he would like you to talk to him in the morning about some of the resistance efforts that are going on versus Vontelna's forces and army and empire. Okay?
Alrighty.
Okay. This is what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me.
All right, so let us go to the town. You might have to zoom out a bit. Some of it is still on fire. Just a little bit in the corner though. They're trying to put it out. All right. And the ale house or Bulldogs is still is here. It is unscathed, but there are still some bodies being carted around, and you can generally tell that people are in lower spirits. Happy that they all, like, for the ones that got home, but definitely in lower spirits. All right.
Okay.
So, what are you all doing when you get back to town?
I'm sorry, give me just 5 seconds. I gotta go talk to my mom and just ask these guys real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So, what are you all doing?
I think I'm gonna go try to meet up with that one guy we're talking about.
No, it's still nighttime. That's why I have the
Oh,
nighttime
so-
ambience playing. So,
Oh,
yeah. So,
Um,
because I didn't heal you after the last encounter, so
let me pull up my character sheet.
you're probably still injured because you were there for half the fight, Christian.
True.
All right.
Because I wasn't there, what are we assuming Salios has been doing this whole time?
We're just gonna assume you've kind of been on the ship, you know, kind of counting your money. You know, just basically what I have portrayed you as is kind of you were in kind of a depression of some sorts. They didn't really know much, and basically you just hadn't really come out of your room. So if you can come up with a reason for that, that's fine.
Oh shit! I don't have my character sheet because of my new phone. Alright, I gotta go grab my old phone.
Yeah.
Back in just a sec.
All right. So I'm gonna just assume you all want to go to the tavern to rest up.
Very sorry about that. I'm back.
Yeah. So I'm gonna assume tavern to rest up, regenerate all health. You know, just do a long rest. There are going to be, you know, a couple people in the bar. It's definitely like for a Friday night. You know, it's definitely kind of a little dead. But you know, it's understandable. People are trying to, you know, repair their houses and stuff. So, do you want to talk to any of the people there, bartender, or do you just want to get to your room and sleep?
Alright.
I say we talk to the bartender a bit.
All
Just,
right.
You know, gather some information. Ask him about what's happening lately,
All right. Cool.
or you know,
He-
general morale of the townspeople.
I agree
Alright.
with the plan.
Ba-da-da.
Good times. I remember this place.
Just imagine the band is just kind of just like solemnly sitting there, not really playing though.
Oh god. They're just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, get out of here. You're not live anymore. Let's get Cameron's character out here. Cameron, make sure you pick your character in the chat thing. He should be in there.
What if his character is just Cameron?
Pretty sure I added your character in there.
Isn't it a chat tab? Like the journal one.
Let's see.
If you go to like the chat, it should be at the bottom. You could select as blank, and then you click that, and you should find your character.
Oh, I have his Rango.
What was your character's name again? Sorry, it's been so fucking long.
Salios.
Salios, yes, yes. Okay, so I haven't added Salios in here yet. Let me just do that real quick.
Oh, I'll just be Rango.
You're getting Salios and you're liking it.
Alex doesn't have time to write Rango into the story.
he would destroy it. Let's see.
Alright, got my character sheet out.
What race is Salios again?
He's Tiefling.
Tiefling. Yes, yes.
Shoot.
I have the perfect picture.
Let's see it.
And what was his last name?
Zagon.
Zagan, yes. He's a little buff, this the picture I picked, but it should work. Put that in all players' journals, but can be controlled by me and Cameron. There we go. Boom. Cool. Okay.
Damn. I'm more of a Chad than I gave him credit for.
It's perfect. All right.
I didn't know you were a smoker.
He is now.
It's the stress.
Put
It's
that in
getting
the
old.
character sheet.
All right. So you all enter in. The bartender's just kind of sitting up there and like, hey.
Hey. Been a while.
Yeah, it was a big surprise what happened in the town center, but we all thank you for being able to help us.
Just doing my moral obligation.
Thank you. Now, can I get any of you four? You're a new face, yeah? He's gonna be pointing to you, Salios.
Yeah, I've been around for a little bit.
No, I didn't mean to be accusatory.
It's cool. I didn't care.
Now, can I get any of you something to drink on the house?
If you're handing them out, I mean, I'm not going to deny it.
Want the tallest glass of ice water you have.
I'll
Can
take
do.
the same.
I'm thirsty.
All right, and he's gonna put whatever drinks you want in front of you.
People don't seem to be in very good spirits.
Yeah, that's what happens when your village gets pillaged and a devil gets summoned in the middle. A bunch of people get sacrificed. We go to prison for a couple days, and then the mountain explodes.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah, it's a damn shame.
Is there anything we can do to help rebuild at all?
Not that I heard of personally. I've just been trying to, get some coin to help donate to the town myself. I did hear some people from the capital were coming in, something military commander. But they've already secured lodging for the night, so if you wanted to talk to them, I'd probably talk to them in the morning.
Thank you for all your help.
Oh, it's
Would
no
you
problem.
possibly accept a donation to help the town?
Of course, I can bring it. I can bring it through when I go in the morning.
I happily hand him 100 gold pieces.
Mighty kind of you, sir.
I'm gonna hand him 800 platinum pieces.
Excuse me?
Christ.
I'm
Where did you get 800 platinum
in
from?
my inventory. I don't know how I got all this.
He's going to look at like the sheer amount of coinage you have just strapped onto his bar top. And he's like,
Don't spend it all at once.
do you know how much money this is?
I have more.
He's gonna.
Off and draw out one copper piece.
Oh,
He's gonna take it. Thank you all.
no problem.
Do you know how much money that is, Christian?
It's like 8,000 gold, right? Thank
10 gold equals a platinum.
Sir,
Yeah.
about 8,000 gold.
But do you realize what currency is? Like it's like a couple copper for like a meal.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was
Bought
like,
the whole town for that much money.
and then they can build it better now. Fire resistant.
I'll accept. Oh Jesus. Thank you. You'll definitely make this not a peasant town anymore.
Try to fireproof some of the buildings this time.
For sure. We'll get some mages on it right away. We'll buy them from the capital themselves. Holy crap. All right.
Here's hoping we can visit again someday, and this town is much, much bigger and better.
Well, that's the hope. Thank you. Here's the keys to your rooms. Have fun. Get a good night's rest. If you need any food, go to the other bar over there, to like the other counter.
I wouldn't be surprised if we came back in a week and they had a big statue to Toshinori left over.
So, basically, you're free to go to bed now. Luoy's kind of sitting, very sad, in the table over there, looking at her stump of an arm.
Jesus.
You're free to talk to her if you want, console her, but she's just gonna kind of just be sitting there looking at it. Luckily, she still has her right arm, so she can write broken common.
Well, was she right or left-handed?
She was right-handed.
Okay, so she has her dominant hand at least.
Hey,
Started
Luoy, did
thinking
you?
back that she's stupid.
Hey, Luoy, did you want me to buy you a drink or anything? I know how much you love occasional glass of mead.
She is just not going to respond. And she's just going to keep staring at her stump.
It's a cool stump you got there.
Yeah,
Pretty awesome battle scar.
I guess.
Look at it on the bright side. That's a sign of how many battles you fought. And you're still alive.
So you're saying I need to lose more limbs?
No.
Please don't.
No. Preferably if you lost no more, that'd be ideal. Can always get
Yeah,
you
we're
a
all
new
just-
arm.
We're all just, happy you're still alive, Luoy. Much more we can say for some people.
She's gonna look in her hand. She has you see a ring that definitely looks familiar. If you want to roll a history check, you can possibly guess on what it was.
I'm down to roll.
Then I guess I shall do that. What's my history on? Oh, 0.
60.
18.
Cameron, are you interested?
Yeah, what's it? Alright.
All right. So, basically, you know that this ring was a cleric's ring, but you can also tell it was styled in, cleric's. Hold on. You can tell it's definitely been customized beyond what it was originally supposed to be. Yeah. So it's kind of goldy platinum. It's a paladin's ring, not a cleric. Sorry, get the god classes mixed up. It's a paladin's ring, but it's been customized that it has some thieves, kind of etchings on it. Some styled like the thief. You can tell you've definitely seen it on Castor's hand before.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that because Castor was a paladin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You worship the
I,
god of
first-
trickery.
I place my hand over Luoy's and tell her everything's gonna be okay. And Castor was very lucky to have a friend like her.
She's gonna slip the ring into her pocket, and then she's going to say thank you, and then she's gonna head to her room.
Sounds about right. Maybe we should all get some rest too, unless you guys wanted to grab something to eat real quick.
What time is it?
It's
Like,
probably
how
like 10, 11.
That's too late. If I eat now, it'll go to my thighs when I sleep.
We'll go back to your thighs. Alright.
Yeah,
Let's all
I'm
go
good,
get
bud.
some rest then. It's been a rather long day.
Salius is just there like, what's been a long day? I've been on the ship.
Long day counting my coin.
I was
Alright.
surprised he gave that bartender 1 copper. It's very generous from Salios.
Yeah, I know. I've been feeling really charitable lately.
We should count ourselves so lucky.
All right, so the night's gonna pass without a hitch. You're gonna hear definitely you're gonna hear sadness in the streets, if that makes sense. You're gonna hear like people drinking, like, and just falling over. You're gonna hear crying from like outside. It's not gonna be a nice night's sleep, but it's gonna pass without issue.
Yeah.
All right.
So how well rested are we?
Long rest.
Now, how we feeling when we wake up?
You're fully rejuvenated from the day before.
Nice.
Anything interesting happening in the morning? I heard the The bartender said last night the guards were already asleep. They should be awake by now, right?
Yeah, so here, let me get some good music. Okay. So basically, y'all
Yo.
are going to be going into the town, and the Misha said he would meet you in the town square, and then he'd bring you to the place.
Alrighty, let's head there.
Oh, that's a little louder.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Oh, I have. Well, I have the music bot muted. Hold on, let me unmute that. Let me just
Everyone unmute.
mute it, set it to like 50%.
Yeah. Set it to whatever it's comfortable balance for you. All right. So let's get to 10.
So is the town still on fire?
No. Give me a
Okay.
second.
I think if it was still on fire, there wouldn't be much of a town left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point.
All right. So you're all gonna meet in the town square, and Misha's just gonna call over to you from like where they're like offering like donations and doing all that, and he's gonna be like, "So, I've heard a little generous fellow made a donation."
Yeah, Salios gave him 1 copper piece yesterday.
Toshinori.
Yeah, no need to praise me or anything. I just felt like such a nice guy yesterday.
Save the town.
He's not a hero.
All right. Yeah. Whatever. Now, let's get down to business. And because I'm sure you're wondering why I want you to meet with these people. Yeah. He's gonna just like motion to follow him, and he's gonna keep talking. So, basically, this is how it's going. There is a stalemate right now. All right. The Triton Kingdom has currently been taken over for the last couple years by Vontelna's forces. He's subjugated most of the underwater creatures and populace to slave labor or intense rehabilitation.
Damn, that bastard's been busy.
Yeah, and the problem is he is a very strong wizard that has managed to create a barrier of some sorts. He's also raised half of the city above the water somehow. Don't ask me how he did that. Frankly, it's beyond even what I would know how to do, but he's managed to do it.
Hold on. He raised part of the Triton Kingdom above water.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be a dumb idea? That'd just make it an easier target.
You'd think, but we have found out they have an nigh impenetrable magical barrier. Now, it is basically a big cylinder of magical energy. From what we've been able to see, it's powered by magical crystals that are naturally underneath the Triton Kingdom. All right. And these crystals, if you left to their devices, could probably run for the next 50 years.
We can't wait that long.
Yeah. Nobody can survive a 50-year-long war against the power that they're dashing out, frankly. Now, I have been talking with some of the, people over at the Capitol, basically the resistance to the whole war, and Pranate has come up with an idea, and it requires hiring y'all.
What does it entail?
We need a small, maybe 1 to 2 ship little team, all right? Which you do have 2 ships. We need you to be able to venture in undercover and be able to take down the barriers from the inside out.
And how do we get on the inside?
Well, he's going to stop in front of a door. Seems like we're here. He's going to knock 3 times, and then he's going to say something in a language none of you recognize. And then the door's... Oh, bet? History. Motherfucker, go.
Alright.
Have you ever heard a god talk before, man?
Only once. I didn't understand it.
Hmm.
19.
Oh.
You know it's...
Wrong. Hold on. You said history?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
You know it's from a race of people that have long since passed, and both of you have read in them in your travels. But you cannot remember the name right now. Its name
So
has
it
kind of been
sounds-
lost.
Sounds oddly familiar, but we just don't.
Very familiar.
Okay.
All right.
Continue on.
So he's going to walk in. You're going to see a couple of knights in plate mail. You're going to see another one kind of cleaning his armor. He just has the chainmail on right now. And you're going to see what looks like a guard captain with a purple accents to his uniform. He has kind of like a cowl and a cape. And he's going to say, Misha, thank God you're here. Are these the people? He's going to just nod to him. Good. Come on, sit around the table. We have things to talk about.
I'm gonna
We all shuffle around.
Yeah.
I'll move to the table, but I won't sit down.
All right.
I'm gonna
This guy.
turn to Misha. I'm gonna make, hey Misha, who's this guy?
This. Well, this is the solution to our problems. He is captain of the Knight's Court, Mr. Vin.
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 Ben?
I expected his name to sound scarier.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Now, boys and girl, what can I help you with? What can I give you to convince you to help me? Because I'm sure Misha here has already discussed some of the things we need you to do.
Well, the Triton Kingdom is my home. I'm more than happy to help it, just out of my own goodwill, but I'll leave it up to Salios and Toshinori to make a price for you.
Understandable.
I'm not too good with money. Salios, I'll leave it to you. You're the coin man.
Well, that depends. How much you got on you right now?
Well, this would be an upon completion payment, but let me tell you, this will be a very big favor. And don't limit it to just money, friends. We can give you land. We can give you some magical stuff. We can give you things. We can imbue your weapons. We are a very magical-focused empire, unlike the other people across the pond.
The
But
real estate markets these days have been pretty good, pretty favorable.
what's been?
The real estate market.
Oh yes. Well, when you have a lot of people being rehomed, you have a lot of people having to get new houses elsewhere. But we could definitely get you some assets, start you on your journey.
All right, well, we're obviously going to need some payment just to
Get the
get
materials,
there,
of
run
course.
the ship properly, materials, but then
Of
in
course.
addition to that,
Of course, we can supply all of that.
We just have the one ship right now, don't we?
No, you have two technically.
Okay, that's what I
Oh
was
yeah, wasn't the second one the one Tyler's character like
Got
hijacked?
smashed in between. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Wait, we got that second one?
yeah. You took that second one.
Oh, okay. I thought we just had the one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is, I'm not talking as a character right now.
Yeah.
You should probably tell Salios about the big thing that you managed to prevent from destroying the ship by doing the ritual.
There's a lot of things we should probably do.
Okay, you're not going to tell him? That's fine.
Wait, are you?
No.
Wait, are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Big eyeball fuck?
Oh, that reminds me, Salios.
Yeah.
I don't know how to properly break this to you, but we may or may not have a beholder on our tail.
I was aware of that.
Yeah, he
you
knew
were?
about the beholder. Yeah, there's something else you need to tell him. We know about the beholder.
Oh, another thing.
It has been a while, Alex. Could you refresh our memory a bit?
I suppose
Yeah.
my mind isn't that good anymore.
Caster managed to do a ritual before you all were captured that managed to basically change the magical scent on your body, because magic is like a DNA. Everyone has a unique type of essence.
Magical Circuit King.
Like a
that
magical
makes
finger.
sense.
And now it doesn't mean he won't still try looking for you. God no,
Just means
he's
been throwing off our trail for a bit.
yeah.
He may find us eventually.
So does that like include what is up with the crew? Are they like still there? Are they gone?
Oh yeah,
Are
the
they
crew's
dead?
the crew's still there.
Here's good. We got the boats.
All right.
Do we have to pay the crew?
Yeah, you pay the crew.
Why? How
I
much?
thought you had money while you were in.
No, I'm not. I don't know, because I'm wondering like how much. Like, I'm wondering like, because I don't remember ever doing that.
Well, you paid for them you paid like a couple months in advance
Oh, okay.
when you first got the crew, and then they're going to be expecting payment at regular intervals soon.
Oh,
They
okay.
get their share of the loot.
How
Yeah.
much? How many people do we have on the crew? Like
Well,
1,000
because
or
you
so?
now have enough you need more technically for the second ship. You've kind of been running half crew on both.
Okay.
But if you want a full crew, it's going to be about 300 to hire on the rest that you need, and then it's going to be about 150 to keep the current crew.
Alright, Salios is the captain. I think
Not
you should
bad.
pay.
Mm-hmm. He keeps control of the treasury.
I'm definitely willing to pay my crew, but that means the payment for this quest goes directly to me.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
So now we can help you get some crew. We have some royal men that we can hire for you. Let's see. What? Oh yes, it's probably best we actually discuss the plan of how you're going to get in there. So, what do you think is the best option out of these two? All right. Now, first option. All right. We have underwater breathing gear. All right. We also have potions of water breathing, but those won't last as long, and it'd probably be best to have a backup option.
That's all on you guys. I can breathe underwater.
That's true, yeah. So basically, what you'd be doing is you'd be going along a trench that rides right next to the Triton Kingdom, and you'd be going to the underwater half and securely disabling their connection to the magical crystals and generators. Okay? That is option number one.
What is the other option?
Second option, this is going to be a little bit trickier, but it might be up your alley if any of you are good at being a little sneaky. We're going to basically disguise your boats as some of theirs. All right. Just a little redesign here and there. Change the flags. whatever. And you're going to try to just ride on in, act like you're delivering some supplies. We'll have some dummy supplies, stuff that looks real, feels real, but it's really shit. And then you're going to just sneak through and eventually make your way down to the crystals that are powering the upper half. And then once the shield is down from either plan, we attack the upper half first or the lower half. Doesn't matter. All right. And then we slowly begin our siege into the other half that is yet unoccupied.
I feel like,
Go ahead.
no, you go ahead, Toshinori.
Okay, thank you. The second option sounds like much more of a hassle and a lot more preparation and work.
Oh, it's not as much as you think.
I don't know. Second plan doesn't sound too bad to me, but I think the hard part will be getting out after we get in.
Oh, don't worry about
Plan's
that.
Always a good part of that.
You don't really need to worry about that. Since we'll be sieging, they'll be too focused on us to worry about you.
Alios doesn't like to drown.
That was my biggest concern, is if something goes wrong underwater, we're done. We at least have the air to breathe if we try to infiltrate on ship. I cast my vote for the second option.
I go second option.
Aye.
All right. Seems we're in accordance.
Guess it's unanimous.
All right. Misha, can you take these plans to the dock and then give them to the workers to start the modifications immediately? In the meantime, you are free to have a browse at our wagon full of supplies if you want to purchase anything before you go.
No, let's
Heavily
talk
discounted.
numbers before we leave.
Heavily discounted.
So looking at numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna need, just off the base, 450 gold just for operational costs.
Of course.
Right? Sound reasonable?
Sounds reasonable.
I'm thinking we average out somewhere around 1,000 gold as payment in addition to that.
Mm-hmm.
Do 300, and 400 for Captain Solomon's.
Okay.
And then in addition to that, these two can work out what else they want besides the money. But
Okay.
I am going to be requiring 500 acres of your finest real estate.
Real estate. Okay. Do you have any preference?
Hmm.
Do you want something good for farming? It's good for cattle? Good for, I don't know, just looking pretty?
We'll go with your finest agricultural land.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever has the most promise to turn a profit.
I'll put that in the request.
All right.
I would love to
Toshinori,
take a look at
you
your. Yeah, Toshinori, you go right ahead.
Anything else?
Everything all right, Christian?
Sorry, I had
Do
to
you
take my
want me-
headset off for a bit. Like, just a sec. Is it my turn to ask for stuff?
Yeah,
Yes.
Salius, made his request. Is your turn. What would you like?
Food. Not
Food.
just any food. I'd prefer a restaurant where I can eat for free.
You just want the deed to a restaurant?
No, I don't want all that hassle. I just want to go in and get some free food.
You just want free food for life at a restaurant, not even one you own?
Well,
Tell you what, how about you give me the deed to the restaurant, and I let Toshinori eat there for free whenever he wants to.
I like the sound of that.
I think I have a much simpler option. I have a much simpler option.
And?
Anytime you come into the royal city, anything under the crown's jurisdiction is free for you to eat from.
Now you're speaking my language. I like that.
All right.
Sorry, Salios. No restaurant for you today.
I could buy one if I wanted to.
Maybe you can turn some of that real estate land and build a restaurant on it.
All right.
Well, hold on. Not done yet.
Okay. More requests? Of course.
Oh, this is a chance of a lifetime. I might not get another opportunity to ask for something like this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything else. I'll just take the food.
Sounds good.
The free food at the capital for life.
Mm-hmm. And knowing you, you'll be around for a long time.
I still got a few more years left in me at least.
Considering you're an Azamar, you got maybe a couple thousand.
I'm pretty old.
It's true.
I don't know how old I actually am. I'm just kind of... I mean, I guess I got white hair. So, I mean, I'm pretty old.
It just matured.
Yeah.
Like
Now-
from Mass Effect.
Amelia, what is it that you want?
I would love to take a look through your magical treasury, see if you have any unique items I could take a look at.
Of
Possibly
course.
see any scriptures you've kept hidden, or magical books, scrolls, things of that nature.
Of course, of course. We have, I mean, we don't have like a full library here, but we do have some magical scrolls that you could get, 60% off of the going rate for them. And then we have, let's see. Yeah, we have some, we have a staff or two, I think. We might have some gems as well.
Sounds perfect to me, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to add one more stipulation to the contract.
Yeah.
On the event of the siege and/or our time getting into there will be no questions about any of the loot that I have obtained from either side of this siege.
Do you plan to steal from us?
Not if you're alive.
Oh. Give me a minute.
Essentially, it's a confidentiality agreement.
Just give me a minute to discuss with my second in command.
That's it. I've thought of something else.
This is gonna go off for 20 minutes.
Ever since our journey began, I've never had a chance to unwind. I would like a temple built in the mountains that I can reserve myself in.
You know how you could have built that temple? All those platinum pieces that you gave to that bartender?
I would like it built for me. Now that is all. I promise.
He's going to write that down while he's still talking to his second in command about Cameron's Salios's. And he's going to turn back. Yeah, we can do the temple. It won't be hard to fulfill.
Wonderful.
Now, the only problem we have with your stipulation, Salios, is that we plan to reestablish the Triton Kingdom, once it's completely under our control. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we can't have you taking any of the royal treasures that are in their vaults and stuff, because those are kind of theirs. But say you find things that enemy commanders have. Say you find anything of interest that's not clearly for the royalty of the Triton Kingdom, then I think we can agree.
Fair enough.
Also, don't take any of our side's armor, swords, or any pendants or jewelry. Because a lot of it's family-owned, nobility, such and such. Can this be agreed upon?
I don't know. I was with you until that last statement.
Fine. You can take the shiny stuff, but any documents are returned to us.
Deal.
This is the best we got. Okay. All right. Now I should probably tell you a little bit of background on what's actually in and being produced by this monolith of a fortress. So basically, the work camps go to harvest the crystals, like we said, and these crystals power the creation of the Sladi forces that they use. You know, the ones that literally devour soldiers and make more soldiers from them. Yeah, it can produce them by the hundreds. It's a lot of soldiers. Once we take down the central control catalyst, it should eliminate a good chunk of them, though.
So they're remotely controlled.
Slightly, yeah, some of them. The others are controlled by Vontelna himself. He can manage a good portion on his own. He's probably with the part that he controls. We don't know whether that's the surface or the underwater section of the city, though.
So we don't know where he is exactly.
No, considering he can teleport, as we've been informed, quite fast, too. He has managed to turn the tide of a couple battles just by him being a tricky bastard. Though he usually does not fight unless he really wants something. We've also had reports of this slime creature that sometimes comes out. It attacks indiscriminately, though. It's strange. It almost looks... Actually, I think I have a picture of it. He's gonna take out a picture, and you, Christian Toshinori, are going to know what this is.
Yeah, I already have a feeling I know what it is.
This is the demented combination of the black ooze creature from where you found Luoy originally, and it is also a combination of your old buddy and teammate Trismane. Now, this creature thing being has showed up a couple times. There's usually no one left after he battles. We don't know what has created it, but we are doing our best.
I've run into this thing more than once. It's an
Well,
abomination.
it's a good thing you're alive. It's a weird creature. I've only seen it, a glimpse of it once myself. Anyways, that's one of the commanders we might expect you to face. We don't know where he lives most of the time, but we can assume it's probably right in their headquarters, locked up like a beast. Okay? Now, that's about all the info I can give you. But before you go, I have someone that came with me all the way from the capital, and well, he says he used to be with y'all and help you a little bit.
Is that so?
You're gonna see a tall half orc come in. You're gonna notice he has an artificial leg, but and he's definitely heavily scarred. He has a white, like, short mohawk right in the middle of his head, and he's gonna say, "Well, it's been a while, friends," or "friend."
You don't say.
It's Valio.
Yeah, I knew who you were talking about.
Good.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has. He's gonna go up and like pat you on the back, shake your hand,
You
be like,
son of a bitch.
you son of
I
a.
knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
It's been a long time, but it's good to see y'all again. After you hopped in to go help that one town and you disappeared for a couple years, I thought the worst, honestly.
I'm surprised you're still alive. I haven't even heard your name until now.
Yeah, it's been a tough time. Well, we don't have much time to reminisce, but I'll tell you quickly. I went back to my home city, Colosseum, Opalant. Not Opalant. Where the fuck was he from?
I know.
We're in okay.
You're the DM. You gotta know everything.
Oh yeah, he was from Saints Patesville, and that's it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I worked with my brothers for a while, and well, you know how we're hunters of certain things, so I built up my strength in the Colosseum. I eventually became a commander in the army here. So
Looks like you've done just fine for yourself.
yeah, the Prenate military has been very kind to me.
But I'm gonna look down. What happened to the leg?
Well, that was our dear old friend Trismaine. He is not what he used to be. And we heard news that he had family, so we went to go see. But it turns out that was a lie and a trap. And, this happened.
Well, at least you're still walking on 2 feet. Or, well, technically 1 foot and 1.
It's
What's
fine.
What's his like prosthetic made of?
It's metal. It's like a
Oh.
stainless steel type of thing.
Is it like in the shape of like a?
Yeah, it looks like a foot.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
only
I
are
was-
able to
I-
tell because of the heavy thud.
Okay. I didn't want to like say like stump when like he didn't have.
He doesn't have like a peg leg, if that helps.
Yeah.
He's gonna say, yeah, it was a little traumatic to lose the leg, but I feel I've become better from it.
Yeah, we have another friend in our group who's trying to cope with losing an arm.
Ah, yes, it's a damn shame when
Where
you
did
lose
you
a
get
limb.
the prosthetic, if I may ask?
Well, I had I had Joffrey build it.
All right.
Sorry,
have to-
not Joffrey. Fuck, who am I? I'm getting characters' names confused. I had Jacques build it. Yeah, he's from the Magic Council. He's one of our leaders there.
Oh, I remember who Jacques is.
Yeah, he's pretty good with that kind of stuff.
I may have to give him my regards one day, see if I can't have him help out our friend.
Well, I mean, he's gonna be. Did you not tell him he's gonna be in town helping with the modifications to the ship?
Oh, he's coming here?
Oh yeah, he'll probably be here within the hour. He flies
The
fast.
hour. Talk about a heads up.
Vin's just gonna hold his hands like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't think to tell you.
That's all right. It's good to know now. We could use this information.
Yeah. Now, I thank you all for your help. We have a little bit more planning to do. I would go by your ship and see to it that the modifications get done.
Wait, oh yeah, never mind. I was gonna ask what modifications, but I just remembered the plan. Okay. All right, then I guess I'll just head back to the ship
Mm-hmm.
and wait. I don't really have any other business.
All
right
right.
now.
Anyone else want to do anything? Liam, you wanted to check out the magical items that they had?
That can wait for. Well, if you want to let me do it now, that's fine.
Yeah, I can let you do it now. They don't have their full library, and you'll probably be able to look at more stuff when you get back and like you actually go to the capital. But yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, yeah, I'll just head back to the ship.
All right. I also have to tell you when you get to the docks, they're gonna say to you, Salios and Christian, like your crew is gonna come up to you. Hey, we're kind of running low on food and fresh water barrels. You might want to pick up some of that while we're here.
I wasn't aware resources were running low.
Yeah, it might be best.
I guess I'll make another trip back into town.
Oh no, you can buy it all here at the dock.
Tell me you can just fish for your lunch.
Fish.
Are you saying that we have to provide for ourselves, Captain?
I'm just joshing you. I'll get you some supplies.
Thank you.
Sweating profusely. He's like, yeah, I was just kidding.
Granny will enjoy that.
Granny will remember this.
Granny's gonna just make like fish soup, but it's just like the whole fish in a bowl of water.
Her food is always tasty. Don't you dare knock it.
Hey, Granny's cooking's good.
We might
Alright.
be eating in different parts of the ship.
She just likes me more.
Also a possibility.
Yeah, so food is gonna to just get a couple barrels of food for both ships, not barrels, a couple crates, big crates to load on, plus the labor to load them on. That's gonna be about 150 gold a ship.
That's not that bad.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then
Did they give us the cost for the operational costs up front, or is it all at?
they gave you the operational cost to hire the crew and everything, and for the modifications, but they did not give you anything else. They said the rest will come after because they need to get the funds from the capital to do that.
Fine.
Where are we gonna hire? Where are we gonna get more crew members?
Oh, all of it's like it's all right in the dock. There's just like a lot, and they had sent over the royal men with like over earlier, so you don't need to worry. Okay. So you're at the the magic little cart that they brought with them. Amelia, what do you want?
What do they got? Got any good staffs, maybe?
You have a good staff, don't you? I thought I gave you a really good. Let's see, though. There are more staffs.
Don't recall asking, telling me what I got. I wonder what they got.
All right. Okay. So we have a magical whip.
What do I look like, a dominatrix?
Maybe. I don't know what your face looks like.
It's in the chat. You can see the character.
With a picture, yeah, that's just the head.
Close enough. Close enough.
We have the gauntlets of Dragonfire.
Real quick, I will ask, who is it? Who is it that's in possession of the Thanos gauntlet, the Infinity Gauntlet?
Christian.
Thing? Who has that? That's Christian right now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Tell me about these gauntlets, though.
Okay. So these, of course, gauntlets. They're actually made of a very pliable metal, but a metal that is very durable. So they will fit around more like gloves, but they'll protect you like plate gauntlets. All right. And these allow you to shoot fire. All right. Like a flamethrower type of thing. And you can also use these gauntlets to hover slightly.
Okay. Interesting. They got anything else?
And by hover slightly, I mean like you can go like 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, got anything else?
Potions?
Just the gauntlets in the whip. What about potions?
We got a lot of potions.
What kind of potions you got?
We got the alacrity potion. We got the stasis potion. Painkiller potion. We got the potion of speed. Potion of resistance against several different damage types. We got the potion of poison. This one's it's an expensive one, but since you're discounted, it might be a cool one. The potion of giant strength.
How much?
Well, this one, usually it's very expensive because you kind of got to get the essence of a giant into it. And then giants...
Not necessarily the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, and then also this one itself is a rare giant, a fire giant. And basically, it costs about 10,000 normally, but we're taking like 60% off for you. So it lasts for an hour.
Of giant strength, you say, right?
Yeah, fire giant strength.
This is 10,000 gold pieces, right?
10,000 gold, but with your discount, it's about 4,000.
4,000?
Some
How much
say
are those gauntlets? Before
the gauntlets. Let's see. Regular price is about 1,000. We'd drop it down to 350 for you.
Alrighty. I hand him 350 gold and 400 platinum pieces to take both the potion of giant strength and the gauntlets.
Thank you, mighty kindly. All right.
Alrighty. I'll head back to the ship then.
All right. At the ship, the crew's working. Salith, the watchman, says, "Captain, no wait, Amelia coming aboard."
Where's Salios at?
Salios.
Inspecting the ship around. Whatever the main one is, making sure it's in tip-top shape.
Alrighty. Well, I'll go. I go find Salios and I give him the gauntlets I bought. I won't get much out of use of them since I'm a druid and all, but they said these gauntlets allow you to shoot fire from your hands and hover about 10 feet from the ground. Thought you might make some use of them.
Damn. All right. Thanks, Amelia.
Not a problem. Alrighty. Is the Smith Jacques here yet?
Jacques is here. He is currently using his hands to kind of like mold the wood into like different designs and stuff, and he's also like just like flicks his finger and then like the flag changes design.
Ooh. Is there a possibility I could ask him about the option of getting a prosthetic arm made?
Ask him. He's just working.
Jacques, I heard you made a pretty fine prosthetic leg for one of our friends. I was wondering if you could do the same, but with an arm.
Are you talking about Valio?
That I am.
Yes, good boy. Let's see. What did I use as the core for that? He's gonna pull out. It's gonna be like fucking like he's gonna pull out a book almost as like big as his like torso. Oh, let's see. You're gonna wonder where he pulled it out from, but never mind. He's just gonna dragon. No. Vitney. Yes. Okay. Yes. I remember how I made that. So you said you wanted a prosthetic arm.
What race is Luoy again?
Tiefling.
Tiefling. That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. Yeah, about the for a large tiefling woman about the same size that would be.
Well, I'd have to inspect her, measure, take a little magic from her core myself. But then, yeah, probably I can probably do it just fine.
I'd be more than happy to pay for it if that's an issue.
Oh, it's no problem. It's hard seeing people work without limbs, especially when they're, working with y'all and doing such a noble cause. I feel obligated to help.
She's been through a lot. Sorry, phone unlocked. She's been through a lot. If you or her need anything, just come ask me. I'll be more than happy to help with anything y'all need.
Yes, just send her to this address in town when you see her.
Alrighty, thank you very much.
All right. And he's going to just continue his work, detailing the ship, making sure it looks enemy enough.
Alrighty. Anything else going on as we're making preparations?
No, I'm guessing y'all bought the food.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. It's likely around evening now. They've stopped work for the day, but you definitely have the new crew members aboard getting used to their new quarters.
Nice. So how many are on each ship?
Each ship has around 50 people.
50. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I should say one ship has 50, the other has 30. Like the main ship has 50 overall, and then the smaller ship has 30.
Is there anything the captain would like to say to our new crew members about how we run things around here? Salios?
Yeah, I'm paying you all. And well, I'll gather the people, obviously.
You're gonna see Dinger look up. I'm getting paid.
Not you, Dinger.
Oh.
Everyone else. I pay you all, so you do what I ask. You don't talk fast. Otherwise, you don't eat.
Yes, sir.
All right, be on your way.
You're gonna see one of the deckhands come up. He's gonna be like, It's good to see you back, Salios. Yeah, we've been missing you up here, Captain."
Yeah, things sort of seems like things have gone awry without me being here. Everything's place is a total pigsty. Crew's slacking off all the time.
Yeah, especially after the whole Kevin incident. It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, that whole situation really put my mind through the ringer. I haven't been here mentally much, so apologize, but Captain's back in action.
Amazing news. And he's gonna go back to work. Straightening up the sails, getting them all prepped for nighttime. It is around dinner time. Do you want to go eat?
Randy's cooking up.
Ah,
Gather in
yes.
the crew quarters.
Let's go see what Granny's cooking.
What's on the menu?
God.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Cameron.
Mhm.
Did you settle a bet for me and Alex? Who would win in a fight? Prime Andre the Giant and Bruce Lee versus one angry chimp.
Fuck.
We got in a really heated debate about this last night.
We did.
It's true. Nobody tell him what you think. Just let him decide on his own.
Wait, so it's Andre the Giant and who else?
Bruce Lee, both in their absolute peak prime versus just one angry chimp.
Like, my mind wants to just jump straight to Andre and Bruce Lee, but, like, chimps are definitely gonna fight dirty. I mean, they could like tear their face off immediately.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Bruce Lee's resolve would be there, but I don't know. I'm surprised you guys been very like opinions about this.
Come on.
Believe it or not, I wouldn't leave on purpose.
The
Just-
average chimp is 1.5 times more powerful than the average human.
Yeah, but this is Andre the fucking Giant. The man was a force in
I think I gotta go with Andre and Bruce Lee. I
God
feel
damn
like
it.
They would definitely come out with some serious battle scars, but
But no, here's what I'm saying, all right? I'm saying, all right, that chimp takes down one of them, the other one's going down, no matter what.
I'm just saying, say the chimp jumps on Bruce Lee. Andre's got a full second right there as it's mauling Bruce Lee to just get the fucking. This is Andre the Giant. The man he's a unit, and he's so strong. What's to stop him from just grabbing the chimp's leg and just slamming it on the ground? Dead instantly.
But the chimp doesn't need just one leg, all right? All right? The chimp can fucking use its arms as like legs itself and fucking like pull apart, Andre the Giant's arm.
Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong, it's gonna be injured. It's gonna feel pain. It's not gonna fucking like. Sure, it's an.
Oh,
animal,
they'll
it's
work
gonna
through the
freaking,
pain
like-
better than us.
Yeah, but like, this is two people, both of which are incredibly strong, like peak human, versus one angry chimp. I'm not saying they're gonna come out perfectly fine, but it's,
yeah.
I think the
Thank
chimp's
you.
gonna win still.
fuck you.
Chimp versus Alien X.
Oh my god, the chimp! You guys were hyping up the chimp so much.
All right. So yeah, you all go down to the kitchen. You see something steaming in the back by Granny. How y'all doing?
Hey, Granny.
Good, Granny.
I got something good cooking up.
What's on the menu?
Secret,
Secret.
but it's soup.
Soup. I can't wait.
Yes. So it's gonna be cooking for a couple more minutes, and then she's gonna say, "Food is ready."
What'd she say?
Food is ready.
All right,
I feel
after
like
you,
Granny
Coach
sounded
Noy.
a lot less sinister. Yeah, it's not me.
I like Granny's cooking. I'll try it.
Gotta make a fucking endurance roll, a constitution roll or something.
I still remember that really spicy fish soup that one day.
I try not to.
Here you go, boys, and Amelia. It's gonna like kind of chunk into the bowl, kind of like a little bit like slop. It's still soupy. It's just very thick. Get it
Alright.
while it's hot.
Sit down.
Time to dig in.
I'm gonna wait a minute and see if Yoshinoi's stomach fit well.
I'll let Toshinori take the first bite. Let him go first.
Alright. I pick up my spoon and I take a bite.
As you raise the food up to your mouth, you're gonna take a whiff in of it, and you're gonna see your vision just like kind of like as you pull it to your mouth. It doesn't smell bad. It's just the most interesting smell you've ever had.
So I've never
Roasting might be worse than bad.
I've never smelled it before.
Yeah,
I
no.
take it. Okay.
As you raise it to your mouth, you drink it and eat the little chunks of whatever meat is in there. and you can honestly say you have never had anything like it.
Do I know what kind of meat it is?
No, not in the
Okay.
slightest. It is
Stew.
very chicken-like, but at the same time, you can't tell. It's a bird of some kind.
Okay. Does it taste good?
Oh yeah, you enjoy it.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna scarf that down.
I
Stew's
suppose
alright.
suppose I'll dig in too. Grab my
Alright.
spoon, plop it in there, and go in for a bite.
You feel like a hint of familiarity with the smell, but it's nothing that you can honestly say you would know what it is. Like, you would not know what this is. But there's a hint of familiarity there.
Not too bad, honestly. Very interesting. Salios, why don't you take a hit of it?
All right, down the gullet.
It's tastes like a creamy chicken soup to you.
All right.
Seems to affect different people differently.
Granny's different.
Granny's built different. 100 emoji, 100 emoji.
Oh,
I hope
Uh,
you enjoy, sweeties.
it tastes great once again, Granny. You always know how to cook. It
Aw,
just right.
shucks, you know how to make my body timber.
Okay.
Get a room, you two.
Where's that sweetie Luoy? I've got some extra
I was-
special grub for her.
That is a good question. I haven't seen her in a few hours.
Me neither. I want to make sure she's eating. Plus, I have some good news for her. Anyone seen her around?
Crew has no answers for you.
She might be in her room.
I'll go
Sulking,
check
if
on
I
her.
had to bet.
Mind giving me the bowl? I'll take it to her room, Granny.
Here you go.
Thank you. With the bowl in hand, I quickly rush to Luoy's room before knocking on the front door.
Yeah.
Granny made some food for you. I wanted you to,
I'm not
get
hungry.
some. Make sure you're eating.
Oh,
Are you sure? I have some good news for you too. If you just come out, have some.
Come in.
Thank you. I open the door and come in.
You're going to notice
What
the
floor are you up
room
to?
is very dirty, trashed. Yeah, it looks like she got angry with herself and broke some things. You can see any kind of you can see she has a practice stick that is broken in half, and you can see that her hairbrush is also broken.
I set the bowl down and place my arm on her hand on her shoulder. Is everything okay, Luoy? What's on your mind?
I'm frustrated.
I can tell. I know it's been a very, very rough couple of days for you. I do have some good news, though. I talked to one of the smiths, and they might be able to get you a prosthetic arm if you head into town.
Maybe.
I only want the best for you. If you ever need to talk about anything, you know where I am. Just make sure you're eating, too.
Thank you. Just leave it over there on the... She's going to look at the table that's turned over, and she's going to walk over and put it back up. Just leave it here.
Of course.
And then she's
I
going
sit
to
down and
she's going to go back to looking in her mirror, just looking at her arm.
I set the bowl down and I give her a nod. Please, make sure you're doing okay. If you ever need any of us, we're always here for you. And then I leave, close the door, and head back down to the crew's quarters.
Of course. All right. She's not going to say anything and just going to nod as the door closes.
Mhm.
All right. back in the kitchen. Granny's gonna say, we managed to buy a little bit of alcohol with this last food purchase, if any of you want any.
No thanks.
What kind is it?
Did I say to buy alcohol? I
Uh,
paid for food and water.
Captain, it was on the ingredients list.
God damn it, who wrote this list?
You and I did?
Carry on.
I'm fine, thank you, Granny. I won't have anything to drink.
All right. And then she's just going to go to cleaning some of her dishes and stuff. And you're just going to see all the other people eating, just, trying to lighten up. And you're going to see some of the people in the lower quarters playing their music and stuff.
So the band's finally.
Yeah, they're just
Up and
playing their things.
I'm gonna go. Wait, what time is it?
What do you mean?
Like in the game. What's the time?
It's probably 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, maybe 9.
At night, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Just gonna go up to the deck and get some fresh air.
Okay.
I'll join you. It's always nice watching the waves move after nightfall.
Get out of here, dead man.
The
Alright.
front of this boat is not symmetrical. It is lopsided.
Whatever.
Can't even see it because I'm on my phone. Roll
All
20
right.
does not format well.
Alright, so here you go. Salith is going to be in the watch, and you're going to see the navigator, the helmsman, over there.
Okay.
Hey, Toshinori, can I ask you a question?
Sure. Ask away.
I've been wanting to know about our journey so far. Who are you doing all this for? Is it for yourself or some obligation?
It's a good question. I suppose my life, the past few thousand years I've been alive, I've seen mostly everything I can, and I was bored. So I guess I'm just doing this along for the ride, see where life takes me, and for a bit of adventure. Just some
I can
old
respect that quite a bit.
angel guy trying to get a sense of the world.
I can respect that, being around for so long and still wanting to help people. It's quite admirable.
Well, I'm trying to. Well, you could probably chalk it up to my heavenly ancestry, but that's just who I am.
Nah, I don't believe in that one bit. I don't think anybody is born good or evil. I think it's our actions that define us, and our decisions that we make our own. Our own.
That's a nice philosophy to have. It'll take you far.
Thank you.
Can you all give me a perception?
Of course.
That's my perception. $16.
This is good rolls today, damn.
That is true.
Oh, you're on the
No.
ship deck too, Zalios?
Yeah, I'm
Eh?
assuming. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know anywhere better to be.
All right, cool.
15.
Let me put you up here. There you go. All right. So each of you are going to notice, just out of the corner of your eye, you're going to see some moving shadows on the ship deck and into the deeper part of the ship.
The hell are those?
Unsure.
Told me a haunted ship.
Haunted.
That might not be the case at all. Perhaps we should investigate.
I've had it.
Alright.
Oof, I hope we don't find any ghosts.
Scared of ghosts, Toshinori?
No, not well. I'm scared of most things that my punches can't hit. Ghosts being one of them.
I understand that. Alrighty. I lift up my hand and cast Detect Magic, see if I can't sense any magical energies aboard the ship.
Oh, you detect some sort of necrotic trail.
I'm feeling some sort of undead upon the ship. It's hard to trace. Let me see if I can't find out where it's coming from.
The whole ship seems shrouded in it.
This whole ship itself seems covered in this necrotic shroud. Almost haunted, even.
Has it always been like that? I've never sensed anything like it.
I've never seen anything like this either. I don't know what could have happened.
What about you, Salios? Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary lately?
I haven't really been out much to notice, but not really.
Yeah, we should probably see what's going on.
Let's see how the crew are. Let's go. Is our watchman seen anything?
He hasn't reported anything. He's just sitting up in the crow's nest.
I'm still gonna shout out. His name was Saleth, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Saleth.
Yeah.
Seen anything up there?
Nope.
If you do, well, you know what to do.
Of course. I ring this bell right here, and I shout 3 times, something sighted, whatever it is.
Yeah, that'll work. Right. Then, yeah. I guess I'll go down to the crew quarters.
All right.
I'll follow after.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here we go. All right. So, you're going to start by going by the crew quarters. Now, they aren't actually this big, but this is just what I have.
Okay. I take it there are a few floors like this.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
I guess I'll go start knocking on a door.
Mm-hmm.
Checking in on the crewmates.
Yeah, the ones that are asleep,
Nobody
they're
say
just
anything.
they're just gonna be saying like, "Oh, well, what do you need?"
Have you seen a ghost lately?
Haha. The one that you're talking to is like, I think I would know if I had seen a ghost. You're funny.
Alright then. Go back to sleep.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to the next one.
All right.
Work your way down the line.
Yeah. Gonna like knock knock. Seen anything? A ghost?
No.
Hmm?
Well, there was some shuffling outside, but I assumed it was just one of the crewmates going back to their
Shuffling?
quarters.
Kind of shuffling.
Now that you mention it, it sounded like they were dragging something. Couldn't be sure. It was kind of in the direction of Salios' room.
Hmm. I think we have a lead.
Let's go investigate Salios' room, if he'll let us in, of course. I don't know what stuff he's got hidden in there.
Can I
Anyway,
run to the
Salios.
kitchen really quick
Sure.
and see if there's any excess salt?
Sure.
Yeah, I will do that, and then I'll meet up with you two in my room. Okay,
He won't go in. We'll wait outside.
sounds good.
Alrighty. We head to the entrance of Salios' room, captain's quarters.
All right. I don't have a room for that, so we'll just have to make do with the theater of the mind.
Imagination.
Imagination. All right, so y'all arrive in front of the room. Do you wait for Salios at the front?
Yeah.
Okay. So Salios, you arrive. You see them waiting in front of your room.
So I found some salt.
Salt. Oh, you're gonna try to use that against the spirit.
Good thinking.
All right. So what do you do with the salt?
Gonna sprinkle a good layer right by the doorstep. And if I have some left, I'm just gonna have it ready at hand.
All right.
Like pocket sand, he's just gonna throw it at him.
Sounds good. All right. How do you want to enter the room?
Suppose I'll go in first, if Salios doesn't mind. See if I can't detect any concentrated sources of necrotic energy or magic.
I'll keep
Okay.
an eye on the door.
Be a bit careful in there. We don't know if there's even anything there.
All right.
Alrighty.
So yeah, you're going to open it up. It seems the light in the room has gone out. It seems like there's no lantern oil in the lantern.
Very ominous feeling in here.
I'm just gonna keep watch from the doorway, like looking in.
Yeah, you don't see anything. It looks like it's just very dark. You can see some of the moonlight showing through the top though.
Maybe the crewmate was wrong. Maybe he didn't hear anything heading this way.
Hey, Salios,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to you're gonna feel just like something in your pocket.
Huh, that's unusual.
What is it?
Something just moved in my pocket. Take a look.
Oh.
You're gonna see it. It's Remy, but I meant the other pocket.
Oh yeah. Carry on, Remy. That's their pocket.
And you're just
Some
gonna
little
see
apartment in there.
You're just gonna see a sheet of paper.
Paper? What does it
Pull out
say?
the paper and see if there's anything on it.
Meet me in 10 minutes. Storage hold. Alone.
False alarm, you two. Nothing unusual here.
What does it say?
Oh, this is just a list I made earlier when we were out in town of anything I might need.
Shopping list.
Yeah, I guess I just forgot Remy was in my pocket, so you're shifting around the bed.
May I see the list?
There are some pretty personal items on here that I don't think I want you seeing right now.
Well, alright.
Well,
Just, I trust you. Tell us if
Right.
anything happens, or if you see anything suspicious.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. You two stay safe.
well, if there's nothing to be afraid of. I am going to retire to my room. Should see you all in the morning.
I'll do the same.
And then I'm just gonna go to my room.
I'm gonna wait in my room for a second. For them to leave, and then
Are you trying to be stealthy
my way.
and like just in like getting down there or no?
yeah, I'm gonna help down.
Okay. This is basically a roll to just like see like how incognito or how regular you're looking going down there. If you look shifty or at all or anything, so just roll stealth.
No, jeez.
Now.
All right. Yeah, you just look like you're doing your average stuff, and no one's the wiser if they see you.
Cool.
So the storage hold is currently, it's dimly lit, but you can see all of it. And you see that there is someone in the back.
Why'd you send me this letter? Who are you?
Oh, Captain, I thought you'd recognize me. And then he's going to turn around and it's Kevin.
I had a feeling it was you.
Yeah, sorry for the...
energy around here.
Yeah,
Moving
it's...
around.
Yeah, it's been hard. It was a kind of a kerfuffle last time I tried to escape. But
Alex, who the fuck says kerfuffle?
these people do.
Kerfuffle. Okay. Continue on.
So yeah, I just wanted to say I was sorry for any of the commotion and any of the problems.
Okay, it happens. My fellow crewmen don't have a very favorable opinion, of you, so I can't blame you.
Yeah, I know that firsthand. Though I do want to say I've come closer to unveiling what might be able to reverse this curse on me. And it requires something that I've from somewhere that I've eavesdropped that I know you're going to, is what I should say. I need some of those Triton Crystals.
How many are we talking?
At least a sack full. Because I need energy to pump life back into my body. It's a lot of energy. And by a sack full, I mean like about as big as you, human-sized sack.
Say we can acquire these crystals. Do you need to take them off-site somewhere? Or can we do it there and return them?
I do need to take them off-site somewhere. There is a place in the eastern half of the Prenation continent where the Anardan kingdom is. Okay? Now, there's a blacksmith there, but there's also the Amardan Elven capital, which has a ritual grounds. All right?
Okay.
Now, this ritual grounds is very secluded, very exclusive, but I feel like I may be able to bargain with some other valuable items to be able to be allowed to perform this ritual.
Do you think you can acquire everything else on your own then?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna be tricky. Lucky for you, you're talking to the master of stealth here and persuasion. But, Do you think that you could hang around quietly till we get there and not be seen?
Yes, I can help you with any operation you need. I can remain unseen, as one of the boons of this power is that I can... And then you're going to see him turn invisible.
Okay, that's helpful.
He's gonna reappear again. Yes.
That's good for most of the crew, but keep in mind, Amelia, constantly suspicious.
Yeah, Amelia doesn't like me.
All your magic.
Amelia is distrustful of me, and I understand why. If I was a druid of life and creation, seeing something that defiles those tenets, I could understand that.
Yeah, it's not a great situation, but
I bet you Amelia'd be surprised about that rat of yours, though.
yeah, well, she's not getting her hands on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to do my best to get you these crystals.
And in return, once the ritual is complete, I'll make my way back, and I'll come back to serving on the ship, hopefully. If you'll accept me.
Well, I have no problem accepting you. Even if you're cured, I don't know how some of the crew might feel about it. To be honest with you.
Yes. The balance of life and death is very fickle, to say the least. People might think, well, how does he cheat death? And, my loved ones can't, and so on and so forth. I completely understand.
Okay. Well, we can cross that bridge when we get there. For right now, do your best. Stay out of sight. If you can, try to keep that magic of yours on the down low. Pretty easily detectable, it seems like, even if you're not able to be seen.
Yes, I've noticed that. I've been trying to keep the presence to a minimum.
Okay. This is going to be difficult.
I also wanted to ask, do you still have in your possession the amulets, the golden amulets that changed me in the first place?
I believe I do.
Okay, good. I'm also going to need that book.
I think I have it.
Okay, good.
That's so much shit. Yeah. Alright.
Yes, I'll need those once we're ready to change me back.
Sounds good.
All right.
We don't really know too much what our escape plan is going to look like yet.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly we're supposed to get out during all the commotion in the siege.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be a little chaotic getting out.
Oh, I think we can come up with something. We always do.
All right. Yeah, we're good at improvising, I guess. Yeah, just stay out of sight. Oh.
Yes, I'll mainly be down here, and when I'm not down here, like when they're moving supplies and stuff in here, I'll probably be hiding somewhere. I can't tell you where exactly.
That's fine. Can I ask what you were doing in my room?
Well, I was going to meet you in your room, but prying eyes, I turned invisible once I heard multiple footsteps outside your door.
Okay. Fair enough. Let me know if you need anything. Otherwise, I will try to do what I can to get you there.
Thank you. All right. And
Is it all possible we could
Yeah, I was. Don't worry. I got you.
My
I
phone
under-
is like 5,000 degrees right now. That's all I'm saying. I just
I
wanted
got.
to like.
I got
overheat.
you. I got you. All right. Now, as the night goes into its quietness and everyone drifts off to sleep, on the horizon, a new adventure awaits. A new chapter to the story. The final chapter. Welcome, everybody, to the Blood Wars. All right.
Blood Wars.
And
Alright,
that's
let's go.
where we will end it.